Overview of Rapid Install. Rapid Install is a wizard-driven installation which guides you through the screens used to carry out a selected task. Basically, it is nothing but a wizard for you to complete the Oracle eBusiness Suite installation. On the wizard screens, you enter configuration values for your systems, which includes different ports, different directories, and then it is saved into Oracle eBusiness Suite database for later use. With Rapid Install, you can install a new and latest Oracle eBusiness Suite, which you can do it via an express installation or a standard installation. Alternatively, you can lay down your file system and configure your server processes for upgrading your system from a earlier release to release 12.2. The main configuration engine used by Rapid Install is called as AutoConfig. Rapid Install supplies the configuration information to AutoConfig, which stores the configuration for each node-specific configuration file. It is called as a context file. As an example, if you are installing a test system, so that context file will be saved with a prefix with test. So basically it contains the SID information as well, or system ID. If it is a production system, then that context file will be having a name of production, or if it is a UAT or a development system, it will be appropriately named. And this is a file which can later be retrieved, and you can use it later as well. Alright, so at this point of time, I would like you to take you on to the server to show you how Rapid Install looks like. Alright, so what I'm going to do it is I will just minimize this screen, okay, and we will go into Oracle eBusiness Suite. So what I've done over here is I've already installed Linux, but as we go along, I will also show you how to go about installing the Linux in a VirtualBox from scratch. So at the moment, let's park it, but in the next module, I'm going to show you how to go about installing Linux. Until that time, let's understand how a rapid install looks like and what are the options available for express and standard installation. To launch a rapid install, what you've got to do it is you've got to first download the software from Oracle eDelivery website or Oracle Software Cloud website, and then out of the whole lot of eBusiness Suite CDs, you've got to unzip the first 3 CDs. Okay, so let's just go here, and here I'm gonna show you the stage area what I have maintained for eBusiness Suite. So that's the stage area I've maintained for eBusiness Suite, and out of the first 3 files, I believe these are the first 3 files what you would see, you've got to unzip it. Okay, and then when you unzip it, it ends up in building something called a start CD. So if you open the zip file, you will see something called a start CD, and when you unzip it, it will end up in transforming and creating a new folder called as start CD. And within this start CD, when you scroll down to disk 1 and then into RapidWiz directory, you will find a script called as rapidwiz just say rapidwiz, and that is the script which actually install a Java base applet for launching the rapid install wizard. Okay, so that you can use it either for installing it in your Windows Server environment or your Linux environment. So in this case, we are installing Oracle eBusiness Suite in a Linux environment, but as I said, at this time I'm just showing you RapidWiz wizard, but the actual installation, including the OS or Linux installation, we'll be doing a little while later. Okay, so how do you go about launching it? As I said, first thing you've got to do it is you've got to change your directory to the place where RapidWiz is lying. So in this case, I've already done that. So that directory is start CD disk 1 RapidWiz, the one I just shown you. Okay, that's where I am at the moment. And then all you've got to do is look for the RapidWiz. So here is the RapidWiz, and then you've got to give a command to launch it. A command is pretty simple. If you are a Unix user, then all you've got to do it is /rapidwiz, and it's gonna launch the RapidWiz wizard. So as you would see, it's just come out of the Unix prompt, but hold on, give it like around 10 to 20 seconds for the Java to launch. Sometimes it takes a little while. So look at that, the Java wizard has just launched, and as you would see at the top, install Oracle eBusiness Suite, welcome. And here you would see that these are the components which I have already installed. Okay, so eBusiness Suite release 12.2.2 has already been installed on this machine, but you don't worry about that. We will be doing the complete installation from scratch as we go along. So my idea is just to show you the rapid wizard at this point of time. So if you click on next here, you will have a choice of installing the Oracle eBusiness Suite release 12.2.0, and this by default means a standard installation, but if you check this checkbox, then it would mean a express installation. And as I said in my PowerPoint out here, if you go back there, express installation is the one which basically defaults nearly all the parameters, and you can complete the installation with all the defaults. Whereas for a standard installation, it is more flexible. You can provide an update, or you can provide your own application specific or your environment specific details while doing a standard installation. And then last but not the least, both of the installation offers you a flexibility to install a vision demonstration database. And this is a kind of a database which is usually used, as the name suggests, for demonstration purposes or potentially for internal training purposes. Then the other usage of this rapid install wizard is it can also be used for installing a fresh database which can be used for production environment. Okay, so let's just go in the server. And if I simply click next, so next means it is simply a standard installation. It's gonna show you this details wherein it will ask you to provide your email or your My Oracle support password. So all you can do it is simply uncheck this checkbox and simply hit the next button. This is an optional details form. Okay, and then simply hit the yes button over here. And then as you would see here, you can choose the configuration, whether you would like to load an existing configuration. So in this case, since the installation has been done previously, it is allowing us to choose an existing installation configuration, or you can create a new configuration. Okay, and as you go along, it's gonna show you a whole lot of details over here. As you would see, now you've got an option to edit the ports, but all of these have been defaulted. So as you go along, these are the things that you've got to fill up, and I'm going to explain you a little while later as to what all these are and what are the values you have to provide while installing the release 12.2 instance. Okay, so let's go back. The other thing you've got to note here is rapid install in a distributed environment. So if you're installing an environment wherein different machines are used to support database and application tiers, then you would run rapid install wizard on each machine. So a little while ago, I've shown you different installation types, is it not here? So for instance, if you have chosen this kind of an installation wherein database is on one node and application tier is on another node or several different nodes. So in that case, you've got to kind of install or run the rapid install on each of those nodes to complete the installation. All right. Lastly, in a multi-node environment that uses a shared application tier file system, you must run rapid install on the primary application node first and then the remaining application tier nodes. For instance, if you make one node only for storing the files related to the application tier, and then you've got a separate node you will make for application tier for running your concurrent managers and processing your concurrent jobs, which kind of generates the concurrent output and log files. So in order to do that, what you've got to do is you've got to first run the rapid install on the machine, the first machine which actually stores the file. That's what it says. All right. So that kind of something which constitutes the rapid install overview. Now we will go ahead further and understand what are the reference documentation available for installing Oracle applications And then in the next module, we will move on to actually start the pre-installation task for going ahead and installing release 12.2.2.